Join my Discord. Okay, bye.
Frozen water, earth, fire, air, and toxic and lightning. Long ago, the 6 elements lived together in harmony, but everything changed when the lightning controller players attacked. Only the Macrotar, master of all battle royales, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, Among Us blew up. 3 weeks passed, and now the Macrotar is ready to take on the newest battle royale, but he has a lot to learn before he ever gets a win. But I believe Macrotar can save the world.
Spellbreak is another third-person battle royale game, but listen to me, this one has magic, and it's the battle royale for people who aren't into pew 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 choo 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 type games. There aren't guns or ammo. Instead, you fight with gauntlets and mana. And like your typical battle royale, you drop in as either a squad, a duo, or a solo, and you loot up, and you either get wrecked or wreak havoc and win. There is lore and stuff, but it's really not that important to the overall gameplay, and you'd have to go online and read it all, and I can't read, so... The game, while technically released a month ago, has been in beta for a while, but now it is officially out for free on the Epic Store and on all consoles, including the Switch. On top of all this, it already has crossplay. So as somebody who has genuinely enjoyed this game so far, I felt it was my duty to let all you noobs know about it, and hopefully I can point out all the unique ideas this game brings to the table. So sit back, relax, and let's nosedive into Spellbreak, shall we? Most things in this game revolve around mana. It's your ammo as well as how long you can fly. It recharges naturally and you're forced to reload it if you run out completely. Since you can fly, a lot of the movement will be in the air. Now let's talk about... Instead of weapons or guns, you have a choice between 6 different elemental gauntlets. You have Frost, or as the cool kids say, Ice. Get it? Cool kids? Lightning, Fire, Toxic, Stone, and Wind. You can carry up to 2 gauntlets at a time, and you always start with one of your choice. Whichever gauntlet you end up choosing before the game starts is your class as well, which gives you unique skills specific to that class. Each gauntlet also has a special sorcery on cooldown that doesn't require any mana, but each time you fire a spell, it takes up mana. The Frost gauntlet shoots like a crossbow. It's slow to wind up, but accurate.
Got him.
The sorcery that comes with Frost is Flash Freeze, which causes anybody in its radius to freeze up. The Lightning Gauntlet shoots fast and accurate bolts that are decent from close to medium range. The sorcery is Lightning Strike, which creates a ring of electricity that stuns opponents. It's like a Pikachu Thunderbolt. The Fire Gauntlet shoots fireballs like rockets with area of effect damage. It's kind of like Pharah if you ever played Overwatch, and your sorcery is a Flame Wall. It's pretty self-explanatory. The Toxic Gauntlet sprays a stream of 10 toxic orbs like a shotgun, and the damage is corrosive, meaning it does more damage over time. Its sorcery is a big toxic cloud, which is like a big toxic grenade explosion thing. It also does corrosion, by the way. The Stone Gauntlet has you punching the ground and earth-shattering enemies in its path. It's strong, but it's also grounded to make up for it. Its sorcery is Boulder Fall, or as I like to call it, the Boulders, which does more damage the longer it's in the air. And lastly, the Wind Gauntlet shoots rapid gusts of wind and can deflect enemy spells. Its sorcery is the Tornado, which pulls your enemies towards the vortex. As I mentioned before, you can choose one of these gauntlets to start with, and it will be your class. Each class has 4 levels of skills. You always have a skill to start out with. For example, if you choose the Toxic class, your shotgun pellets will leave toxic puddles, which are pretty annoying but really strong. Or if you choose the Frostborn class, you can create icy paths wherever you shoot that let you go really fast, like Frozone from The Incredibles. Frozone! Honey, where is my super... Oh, shoot. It melted. You'll get a new skill exclusively to your class each time you level up. And you level up each time you make it into the next ring, which will let you learn a new skill that game. For example, at level 2, the Fire class can use their Flame Wall to fly through it, which is something you can't do at level 1. After you've played enough games with each gauntlet and find the one that suits your playstyle, you'll also want to understand how to combine spells. Yes, you heard me right. Each spell can combine with a couple of the other spells in one way or another. And I will quickly go over all of them in a rapid fire round. Getting to know these combos and when to use them makes this game even more dynamic than it already is. When you pick your class, you also have a choice between 3 talents. These are essentially like Call of Duty perks. Some are better than others but cost more points to use. Some are better in teams or better when you're alone, and some are just annoying to deal with. You can upgrade these talents by finding scrolls in the game, and you can read up to 3 of them for each, even though, you know, I can't read. However, there are other things you can pick up, so let's talk about. All gauntlets and equipment come in Fortnite rarity: green, blue, purple, and gold. There are 3 main equipments that you can pick up: boots, which increase your movement speed, amulets, which increase your total mana, and belts, which are essentially armor. There are consumable items like potions that heal your health and shards that heal your shields. They are either small and efficient or large and time consuming. And unlike Fortnite or Apex, when you consume these potions or shards, it takes a little bit of time for them to increase your health or shields. You see, it's just slowly doing it. And the last equipment that you have are the runes. These are abilities that don't require mana, and most of them help with movement, but some give you invisibility or make you bloodhound. Everyone has their favorite depending on their gauntlet, but we all know that flight is the most satisfying. Don't lie to me. Look at me in the face and tell me that when you fly around, you don't feel like Superman. Don't lie to me, okay? All of these items, equipment, and gauntlets are found in chests. And throughout the map, there are these huge bubbles that have a mana vault, which always guarantees legendary loot, but they take time to manifest. And people tend to drop on these pretty early on, so be prepared to fight. Unlike Fortnite or Apex, your team can choose where they want to drop before it begins. It can end up being a hotspot like Fort Halcyon, which is the tilted towers of this game, or somewhere safer on the edge. When you're in duos or squads, dying doesn't mean it's over yet. You turn into a little ball, look at him, look a little cutie, that your team can revive you from, or your enemies can find you and exile you. What's cool is that you can move for a while before completely disappearing, making it easy to get out of a big battle, and as long as there's a millisecond of time, your team can pick you back up.
Then try to revive me at 2 seconds, 1 second. I am... Oh my god, I was with 0.1 seconds, dude.
But once your whole squad is wiped, you're dead. And you probably lost to like a beta tester. Yep, I was right. Always a beta tester. But once you find your favorite gauntlet, rune, and talents, you'll get a W eventually.
Did I win? Yeah, baby!
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god, that was my best game. 5 kills.
This game, while still technically a shooter, is mostly projectiles, so movement and ability combos are more important. Even FPS noobs like Slimesicle can be insane at this game.
Oh,
Nice.
he's
I'm
weak.
taking you out with me!
Yeah, baby! Oh my god!
The movement in this game makes you feel like a superhero, and once mastered, is extremely satisfying. The way that elements can combo, including with enemies, is also really awesome, and allows for solid team play. I personally like the graphics and style of this game. It gives me Breath of the Wild vibes. The game is also free to play, which is always a plus. Obviously, they have to sell cosmetics, and some of them are really freaking dope. You don't have to buy cosmetics, but you know I did. There is a really cool progression system with the talents in this game, so you don't initially start with all the talents for every gauntlet. There's always something to strive for, even if you're not necessarily doing that well. And on top of that, there are cosmetics that you can't buy, you have to earn them. And that I greatly appreciate. The developers said that they're also working on more game modes besides battle royales, like Team Deathmatch, and they're adding new things constantly, which is so dope. The game's map is very bland. You have grassy hills or desert. That's it. They desperately need more areas that aren't just castles. This game is about elements. Give us snow, a volcano, a big tree. Come on, it's magical. You have unlimited potential here. The sound is not the best at times, especially when you're getting a scroll. It sounds like I'm being attacked by a hurricane. And some movements have a lot of weird noises attached to them. And then some enemies, you can't hear them at all.
9 people still left, by the way.
I'm dead. Oh my god, we both got killed by mine.
Healing in this game feels a bit weird. You can't carry that many heals to begin with, but not finding a belt in the early game is a death sentence more than any other battle royale, because time to kill is relatively quick. I kind of wish that there wasn't armor and maybe just a health bar that increases with belts, but that's just my 2 cents. Lightning players, especially on controller, are OP as hell. I don't know what they need to do to fix that, but it's gotta be fixed soon. There are a lot of bots. It may be just a player count thing to fill up lobbies, so hopefully as this game gets more popular, this gets fixed, but I like to play versus real opponents and crush their actual spirit with the boulders. You know what I mean? I feel like that's not too much to ask for. This game is very creative, insanely fun, and it feels like there's a lot that they still can do to make this game even better. The foundation is there, and it's strong. All they need is for more of you noobs to give it a try. So I would like to give Spellbreak an 8 out of 10. It's a ton of fun and it's super unique to other battle royales. Oh no, did I just agree with IGN? Oh god, what have I done? But what do you think? If you've played it, did you love it or did you hate it? And if so, let me know in the comments down below. But I gotta go. The controller lightning mains are coming for me, so I'll catch you later. Ya noob!